Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Indeed, those who disbelieve, it is all the same for them whether you warn them or do not warn them. They will not believe. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Hello and welcome back to another video that will hopefully open your eyes to some things. There was a trend in the world by the media or by whomever is behind all of this that seemed to want to demean men and deprive them of their masculinity and make them weaker. Every action has a reaction. Due to this, self-improvement has greatly strengthened and a lot more attention has been given to things like black pill, red pill, the manosphere in general. A series of things have been influencing this manosphere, ranging from Joe Rogan to David Goggins, but there was a catalyst in all of this. That was Andrew Tate.
Firstly, I am Andrew Tate, Lord of all beasts of the land and fishes in the sea. I know everything. What I say is gospel. So firstly, the fact I said it makes it true.
Andrew Tate became a worldwide phenomenon and a lot of these things were the red pill. And so as a ripple effect, a lot of attention has been given to the red pill. To the point where I believe every single young man has been at least exposed to it in the last 4 years and thus has made some sort of thought, has crafted some sort of idea about things they hadn't thought about before. But I came to warn you about something dangerous that happens to these people that indulge and keep themselves safe in something like the red pill. The whole point in all of these spaces should be in theory to make progress as men, right? To become better. And this is exactly what has been happening. We've all been getting better. More people are in the gym than ever before. More people are on self-improvement. More people are like turning to God. Things like this are happening all over the world. But what does this mean for something like the red pill? It means that it is slowly dying or changing. It's no longer the same. Yet some people have been staying firmly attached to the beliefs that something is a certain way. Now the red pill doctrine, part of it is that men and women can't be friends. They can't have a platonic relationship. Now there's great arguments for it, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about how men are less interested in just sleeping around than they are before. But it is hard for the red pill mind to grasp this concept. Let me show you a clip.
Don't fuck it up like that.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, are you alone?
Yeah.
So like I'm kind of a little like drunk right now and I was just wondering like why have we never gotten together?
Are you out of your rabid mind?
Keep pushing along.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What
You smoke crack?
what do you mean?
I told you to stay away from those kids.
What do you
Not good for
what do you mean?
good for you.
No, I'm being so for real though, like
Stella, go to sleep. Go to church tomorrow. Come join the youth group.
okay. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Drink some water.
So like no?
I got no. No. Dang, did candy break your heart that bad?
Okay, facts enough. Good night. I told y'all.
No, I
like-
knew something was off. He knows your ex?
What?
He knows your ex?
Yeah.
Bro.
That's probably like
But
his
so
homie.
what?
Yeah, that.
So there's always, yeah.
No, he doesn't know him like
I won't talk about Fresh, the dark-skinned guy, because he doesn't really bring anything to the table. The guy called Myron, who is very intelligent in my opinion, is layering excuses and excuses. And I understand his doubts, and I get it. Yes, a girl was speaking kind of funnily, so if I was a man, maybe I would be suspicious too, and I wouldn't tell my genuine intentions. However, there is something that they are not considering. Perhaps men all around the world are changing, and these men are evolving and saying, I mean, in their actual responses, they say stuff like, come to church tomorrow, things like that. And yes, it's funny, but at the same time, maybe they are actually changing. Maybe men are actually becoming better, improving, valuing better traits in life and women. But now, this is kind of going back. Now they're no longer believing in the potential of men. They're so fixated on the essence, the basis of their arguments, that they're no longer willing or like not consciously willing to bypass this and say, well, I may be wrong. And if you do not consider for a moment that you are wrong or that things can change, then you will not learn anything new. And if you try to convince a man of something that he is certain of, then good luck to you. He will go into arguments already with a decided opinion. And you should stay away from people like this who are not willing to learn but rather simply to impose their views. One time I could turn a blind eye, but they make a second phone call and this is how that goes.
Just call him. I'm looking for the number. Hold on.
What do you mean looking for
Okay,
the name?
okay.
Just look for the name.
Should we save his number?
Joe.
Yo.
You busy?
No, I'm chilling right
Why have we never slept together?
now.
Like, I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, why have we never like got together?
Okay, cause like I'm not like bro. Look, bro, I mean, you my home, bro. I'm not. That's not my type, bro. I don't know. You just shot, bro.
Nah, yeah, but like I'm trying to focus. I'm trying-
Are you being dead ass?
Yeah. I am being
Yeah,
that
I'm
ass.
good, bro.
Why have we never messed with each other?
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Cause I'm a man of God, and my ass is waiting until marriage, gang. So, you know, yeah, that's me, bro. You got other people, you know.
No, but I want you.
I'm good, bro. Yeah, I'm good, bro.
All right, Joe.
Like,
Bye.
you, but like, not like that, bro.
All right, Maddie.
Alright.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, what about like Javier? Like,
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
Somebody in the background said she chopped.
That's my homeboy. He
Nah.
chopped. He chopped too.
No, man.
Yo, so
Okay,
he's
so
like,
what-
what about
But that nigga knew he was getting fucking pranked, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He said she was laughing too much.
What about this other nigga?
And then you're way too upfront saying, "Oh yeah, why are we not fucked?"
That was too
Like,
like.
no, don't do that shit, man.
Yeah, she was laughing too, bro.
Yeah, she was laughing and shit.
I mean, you
thought
can
you
call,
was
but you come on, man.
Bro.
That nigga said, "Man, I got real quick," because he knew that he was fucking.
Sound like he watched the show.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And I understand. It may very well be that they have indeed the intention of having sex with them or whatever. But the problem is these men aren't even considering it. Their mind is caught up in the fact that no, this can't be, this can't be. You know what won't be? Your growth. Because you've already set your vision into a certain point and you're not willing to learn anything beyond that. But another reason that I wanted to make this video is to say to you, there is hope for change. Not only you, but people around you are taking initiative, are making changes, striving to become better men. From in which case, do not despair, do not give up. Reach out to communities, speak about these things in person. Actually take the step forth, because everybody's been at least a little bit presented to this entire manosphere or self-improvement thing. And even if they haven't, everybody now is in a state in the world where they ponder purpose, where they ponder self-actualization. And this will always relate back to self-improvement and of the like. Now on a more serious note, a problem with this entire, well, my problem with it that I see with people that I talk to, with this entire blue pill, red pill, whatever, when you put yourself in a category, right? When you adopt an identity for yourself, it's very hard to move out of it. And it's very easy to seek comfort in the community. This is why earlier on I said to make people like friends of self-improvement. Self-improvement can never be a bad thing. You're self-improving, if you do it right, of course. But red pill, black pill, right wing, left wing, these things do not serve you. But they will comfort you, and that's even worse, because now you will have excuses for yourself. You'll be in a comfortable place and you will take the blame out of yourself and put it in the world. You have no locus of control, no grasp of your destiny, no sense of responsibility. But this certainly is not right. I have a friend that helps me with learning Arabic. I met him online, and recently he's been often sending me photos because he talks about like the beauty standard of men in like Arabic countries versus like the European countries. Anyway, long story short, he asks me to rate them and he gives me his rating. Now he's often very harsh with his rating when they are Arab girls, and I am unbiased whether they're Arab or not Arab. I just look at their face and I'm like, well, if we're doing physically alone, this will be my rating objectively because blah blah blah. The point is that I understand that when he's giving these ratings, a low marking, whatever, it's making him feel better to demean other people. But instead of demeaning others, putting yourself up to a higher level is more fruitful and more fulfilling. But ironically, in these spaces of red pill, whatever, the hope is taken away from you and you think, this place is doomed, these people are doomed, I'm not going to be willing to believe any longer. And a life without faith is a very sad life. You are not in the red pill, you are not in the blue pill, You're not whatever else. I'm not really that deep into it to know all the terms. You're not there, right? Not Sigma, no Beta, no Chad. You're a man or a woman trying their best. And this is far better of an identity. And continue to try your best and continue to learn more and more each day. For you will never know everything. And you will never be sure or certain of what the truth is. So do not pretend, not to others, but most importantly to yourself, that you are an agent that withholds the truth of the world. Because you're not. To finish it off nicely, there's still hope, and I'm very glad to see the responses from these men on the phone call, that they're changing and that they're becoming better men. And that whether we believe somebody is watching or recording us or putting us to the test, always giving the correct answer that we believe is right. Do not act according to our impulses, but rather take control of them. For we are not animals, and direct yourself in the path that best serves you and the world. Strive to be 1% better every day. Join the community. Much love.